Hi guys, welcome back to Fahd Dawood. Just wanted to quickly discuss something very particular that somebody asked me the other day. Fahd, where's the opportunity at? Is it more so in the Dubai residential market, or is it more in the commercial market? And I have to be very honest, and I have to say, look, it depends. It depends on how much money you're allocating, how long you want to stay in the market, what kind of returns you're looking for, what kind of risk appetite you have, and how deep your understanding is with regards to the residential market and the commercial market. For instance, now check this out. If the economy is not doing well, a lot of people do understand that the commercial office space is the first one. It's an indicator that the economy is not doing well, and it's one of the first ones that gets hit because a lot of offices start canceling their leases, or they're not renewing, or they'll renew at lower numbers if they can afford to still stay in business. On the other hand, the residential market is going to follow suit on the heels of the commercial market, because as people lose their jobs or as businesses close, sometimes they're stuck in residential leases, or schools aren't done yet for their children. So they're going to continue at least another 3 to 6 months until all their savings run out, and either they are going to choose to leave the country, migrate to another place for a better job prospect, etc., so on and so forth. So the residential market stays resilient. Secondly, the way the Dubai dynamic works is Dubai has, call them the suburbs, call them neighboring emirates or neighboring cities of Sharjah and Ajman. Yeah, and what happened, and what we saw in the last 2008 crisis was that it took about 2 years for people from Sharjah to start moving to Dubai, and then Ajman moves to Sharjah. It just makes more sense for people living in Sharjah to live and work in Dubai, because then they can beat the traffic, beat the toll gates, which is Salik locally known as in Dubai, and it just makes more sense for them, right? So there's a 2 year sometimes a depression on the rents in Dubai as the inventory goes up, but then people start moving in from Sharjah, and I've already got tenants, right? So just last week, one of the apartments I managed for one of my large investors, I moved a tenant in who's from Sharjah. The reason I know this is because he had a lot of questions for my team. Well, how do I do this? How do I do that? And he said, you know, I've never lived in Dubai before. I'm finally living in Dubai. Just need to understand how it is different from Sharjah. And it is different because Dubai is a very regulated, more clear market. So the rules and regulations are sometimes more upgraded, so to speak. But still, it's new for some people who've never lived here. Now, here's the kicker though, right? Check this out. If you're involved in the real estate game, there's still opportunity. You just need to identify it. For instance, and now I'm going to like diametrically oppose what I've just said, and it's going to be a paradox, but try to get your head around it and try to understand this. Check this out. I said that when the economy is not doing that well, the actual opportunity then moves around, right? And the first ones hit are the commercial office space and then residential. However, have you ever considered that not all residential properties are the same? Not all commercial properties are the same. So what I have found that are doing fairly well in the Dubai market at the moment are commercial offices, large floor plates that have been turned into business centers. Now, what's a business center? Essentially, what a business center does, it gives you a plug-and-play opportunity to run your full-fledged office, right? So you don't have to hook up your electricity, your internet, your air conditioning. You don't have to put large deposits to move in. Even the furniture is provided. All you need to do is bring your laptop, your team. You start your game day one. What it also affords you is generally smaller offices, so you only afford or pay what you need, and gives you the flexibility to either expand further into the business center by taking more space, or by moving on to another place if it grows up. I'm going to quickly give you a quick tour of a business center. This is like a meeting room that they generally have, And then they've got tons of offices, right? So you can see that there's offices over here. There's offices here, right? So you can even say offices here, say hello, right? And then, you know, generally they have like a nice reception area, a desk area. This one's called Blue Matrix. It's the entire floor is full of offices. If you can see down there, it's more offices over there as well. The point I'm trying to make is that now here is an opportunity, because as the businesses start closing, what they want to do, technically speaking, is reduce their overhead expense, right? That makes sense. So as soon as the economy is not doing well, business centers start doing much better. And even the entrepreneurs who are coming into the market, they find an opportunity to align themselves with a business center because they pay at the end of the day much less, and it makes more sense for them. So this is where an opportunity is. Anybody who wants to invest or start a business center, I've got subject matter experts on board with me. I can help you start it. I can help you lease the entire floor. There is about 18 to 20% return. 18 to 20% return net to you if it's done right. So there's again, there are experts who know what they're doing, and it needs to be done properly, right? You can't just get in the game and hope and expect to do well. There are experts who know what they're doing. I've got experts on my team. I can help you set it up, go all the way. Yeah. So hit me up, give me a shout. Happy to help you.